to you all. I'm honored to welcome Father Ed, Father DeBlock, Father Finn, Father Butler, the Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Kagan, the faculty and staff of St. Edward's, the parents, the families, the loved ones and friends of those gathered here, our freshmen, sophomore, and junior underclassmen, and lastly, my fellow graduates, to the recognition of the accomplishments of the class of 2015. I'm aware that standing before you all today at 5 foot 2 inches, I may not look like I've grown all that much these past few years. However, I can assure you that, despite my height and lack thereof, I have spent the last 4 years learning, changing, and evolving into the person I am today. I speak on behalf of my classmates in saying that we've become very different from the freshman versions of ourselves, and that in the past 4 years, the class of 2015 has done a lot of growing up. Our transformation into who we are today cannot have been easily attained without the efforts of the St. Edward teachers and faculty. There's no doubt that the class of 2015 is an intelligent and talented group, as evidenced by the recent talent show performances of our Green Wave basketball players. But we would be nowhere without the selfless dedication of those of you who encourage and challenge these talents and intellect. In developing our skills in music and art, you've also developed confidence and passion. In training our bodies to handle the back-to-back sporting events, you've nurtured discipline and drive. And in expressing your concern for our academic futures, you have fostered an environment of curiosity and continuous learning. You had the WISE, debate, NHS, SAD teams, and you continue to dedicate more time than you planned to each one of us here. So to the faculty, staff, and administration of St. Edward's, thank you for helping us become the best version of ourselves in our time here. Of course, none of us would even be part of the St. Edward's family without the sacrifice and support of our own families. You've seen us through all of it. You were there for us as we more or less cried through our first set of finals, and you were there for us as we struggled to care about our last set of finals. You were there for all of the tournaments where we were eliminated in the first round, and you were there for us when we reached super sectionals this winter. You were there when we fumbled to ask someone to freshman year homecoming, and you were there to send us off to prom, looking slightly less awkward in our tuxes and dresses. And during my high school experience, there were 2 individuals who were there to pick me up after every setback, and there to celebrate my victories and my achievements. I'd like to take a moment to thank my mom, Joy, and my sister, Christine, for everything they helped me accomplish these past few years. To my mom, you were the embodiment of sacrifice and strength, and you've never taken a day off from being my biggest advocate. To my big sister, who lives halfway across the country, you managed to be there every step of the way, especially in helping me to make decisions and in helping me deal with mom. Sorry, I mean school. I cannot thank you, my family, enough for all that you have done for me, and I am sure that this is something shared by all of us students gathered here. And lastly, I want to thank you, my fellow graduates, for the life lessons you've taught me as we've interacted on a daily basis. Not only have you shown me the proper way to eat my french fries, which is fries on the tray, ketchup in the boat, but you've also shown me that growing as a person is more than what you know or what awards you receive. Trust me, if it were based on that, then Mr. Bregan's podium is a very good indication that we haven't really progressed as a class at all. Because 5 times 100 does not equal 50. There was no World War XII. Jeff Ken also means. No, growing also means championing kindness, conveying humility, and loving as Christ did. I want to thank all of you for the ways you have profoundly influenced me over the years. We came here as silly freshmen, most of us not knowing our way around the circle that is the first floor of our school, and some of us falling for the old there's a pool in the cafeteria deal. We slowly grew to become the artists, musicians, actors, athletes, intellectuals, seamstresses, journalists, chefs, and leaders that we are today. I will always remember every band tour, DJ double scoop at prom, being a Kairos leader, and learning something new every day. And how, during all these times, you have accepted me and challenged me in ways that I've never imagined. So the class of 2015, just because we're stopping one part of our journey does not mean we stop becoming even better versions of ourselves. Let God's love serve as an inspiration for all that we do. In graduating from St. Ed's, we're leaving behind 4 great years. But as we remember those who have helped us develop and those we leave behind, may we continue to grow and overcome whatever life throws at us. May you never stop learning, may you never stop excelling, and may you never stop pushing yourself harder and harder. It's going to be long days without you, my friends, but I'll tell you all about them when I see you again.